Next story. Cough analysis. Google AI may revolutionize disease diagnosis. Google's AI system could diagnose diseases by analyzing cough sounds. Google has developed a machine learning system that can detect and monitor health conditions by evaluating sounds such as coughing and breathing. The AI system, called Health Acoustic Representations, HEAR, has been trained on millions of audio clips of human sounds and can be fine-tuned to perform multiple tasks. HEAR is not the first system to explore using sound as a biomarker for disease. However, it is unique in its massive dataset and ability to be fine-tuned for various tasks. The system was trained on over 300 million short sound clips of coughing, breathing, throat clearing, and other human sounds extracted from publicly available YouTube videos. The system uses self-supervised learning, which relies on unlabeled data, to extract features of the sounds. This method allows for a more extensive range of datasets to be used, as it does not require health information about the person who made the sounds. HEAR has been tested for detecting COVID-19 and tuberculosis and has shown promising results. The system scored 0.645 and 0.710 for COVID-19 detection and 0.739 for tuberculosis detection. These scores are higher than existing models trained on speech data or general audio. The system's ability to be fine-tuned for various tasks makes it a versatile tool for healthcare professionals. It can be adapted to detect other diseases and characteristics such as whether a person smokes. The field of health acoustics, or audiomics, has immense potential for diagnosis, screening, and monitoring of health conditions. It is a non-invasive and low-resource method that can provide valuable insights into a person's health. The use of AI in healthcare has the potential to revolutionize the way diseases are diagnosed and treated. Google's HEAR system is a significant step towards the integration of AI in healthcare and has the potential to improve the accuracy and speed of disease diagnosis. The use of AI in healthcare has raised concerns about data privacy and security. It is crucial to ensure that the data used to train AI systems are secure and that the systems are transparent and explainable. Google has stated that it plans to give interested researchers access to the model, which will help spur innovation in this nascent field. In conclusion, Google's HEAR system has the potential to transform the way health conditions are diagnosed and monitored. The system's ability to be fine-tuned for various tasks and its use of self-supervised learning make it a versatile tool for healthcare professionals. As AI continues to advance, we can expect to see more systems like HEAR that can provide valuable insights into our health and well-being. Sources: 1. Bauer, S. al. 2024. Preprint at archive.doi. 2. Santosh, K.C., Rasmussen, N., Mammon, M. and Ariel, S. 2022. Peer J. Compute. Sci. 8. E. 958. 3. Imran, A. al. 2020. Infom. Med. Unlocked 20, 100,378. Source: Less Than Nature Greater Than Next Story. Unveiling Bias. Chatbot AI discriminates based on dialect. In a shocking revelation, a new study has found that some large language models, LLMs, used in chatbots, such as ChatGPT, make racist judgments based on users' dialect. These models are more likely to recommend the death penalty for a fictional defendant using African American English, AAE, than Standard American English, SAE, and are more likely to associate AAE speakers with less prestigious jobs. The study, published on the preprint server archive, highlights the existence of covert racism in LLMs, which cannot be removed using standard methods. The researchers found that the conventional fix of using human feedback to address bias in models had no effect on covert racism. The models make statistical associations between words and phrases in large swathes of text, often scraped from the internet. While overt biases, such as linking Muslims with violence, have been well studied, the existence of covert racism has been less explored. The researchers tested versions of 5 LLMs, including GPT, developed by iResearch organization OpenAI, and Roberta, developed by Meta. They presented the models with around 4,000 posts written in either AAE or SAE. The models' covert stereotypes were more negative than any human stereotypes about African Americans ever experimentally recorded. The models were more likely to associate AAE speakers with jobs that do not require a university degree, such as a cook, soldier, or guard. In a legal setting, the models were more likely to convict a defendant speaking AAE than SAE and were more likely to sentence to death hypothetical defendants that were guilty of first-degree murder if their statement was written in AAE. The study speaks to a seemingly fundamental limitation of LLM developers' common approach to dealing with racist models, says Nikhil Garg, a computer scientist at Cornell Tech. The researchers found that, in similar experiments in which the model is directly told whether someone is black or white, overt stereotypes were less pronounced in the models that incorporated human feedback, compared with models that didn't. But this intervention had no clear effect on covert racism on the basis of dialect. The findings show that such models harbor covert racism, even when they do not display overt racism, such as suggesting negative stereotypes for people of a given race. The study highlights the need for developers to address bias in AI systems before they are trained, rather than after, to identify models that are going to disproportionately harm certain subpopulations when deployed. Source: Hoffman, V. Kaleri, P.R., Jurafsky, D. and King, S. Preprint on Archive DOI, 2024. Next story. Addressing the bias in AI image generators, can they be reformed? AI image generators, such as Stable Diffusion and DALL-E, have been found to produce racist and sexist results, amplifying stereotypes and biases present in training data. These biases can have serious consequences, as AI-generated images are increasingly being used in various fields, from medical pamphlets to websites. The root of the problem lies in the training data, which often consists of biased images from media outlets, global health organizations, and online databases. These images can contain biased representations of gender, race, and occupations, and can sometimes include illegal or problematic imagery. To address these issues, researchers are working on various solutions, such as improving curation of training data, developing better prompts, and creating more diverse and inclusive datasets. However, these efforts are not without challenges, as the right outcome is not always clear and the field is rife with uncertainty. One of the most important steps in addressing these biases is to open up AI systems and make them more transparent, so that people can see what's going on under the hood and identify where biases arise. This can help researchers and developers squash biases and create more equitable and inclusive AI systems. In conclusion, while AI image generators have the potential to create powerful and realistic images, they can also perpetuate and amplify harmful biases and stereotypes. By working to address these issues and make AI systems more transparent and accountable, we can harness the power of AI for good and create more equitable and inclusive societies. Source: Less Than Nature Greater Than. Next story. Revolutionizing disease detection, the impact of AI handheld devices on healthcare. Handheld AI-powered devices revolutionizing disease diagnostics, from skin cancer to dermatology. In a significant leap forward for healthcare, artificial intelligence, AI, is now in the hands of non-specialists, thanks to compact, handheld AI-assisted disease detection devices. These revolutionary tools are democratizing healthcare, enabling primary care physicians to diagnose skin cancer without the need for specialist referrals. The latest breakthrough comes from DermaSensor, a portable device for detecting skin cancer, which received FDA approval in January 2024. This oversized cell phone-like device uses elastic scattering spectroscopy, (ES), an optical tissue sampling technique that distinguishes between normal and abnormal tissue without requiring tissue removal. The device emits pulses of light at various wavelengths, recording the backscattered optical reflectance of the tissue. The probability of pathology correlates with scattered intensity at different wavelengths, and the eye-powered analytical ability of the device evaluates the complex S signals. Clinical trials have shown that DermaSensor matches dermatologists' performance in detecting high-risk lesions, with an overall sensitivity of 95.5% for high-risk lesions, 87.5% for melanoma, and 97.7% for non-malignant skin cancer. This accuracy could significantly reduce unnecessary follow-up tests and referrals, bringing down testing costs for organizations using it. The FDA has approved DermaSensor for use solely by physicians and only in patients over 40 years of age, to help in the evaluation of skin lesions suggestive of 3 types of skin cancer: melanoma, basal cell carcinoma, and squamous cell carcinoma. The device is not affected by skin color, as background melanin content has minimal effect on S efficacy. The potential applications for S coupled with AI extend beyond skin cancer detection. Researchers are exploring its use for real-time optical characterization and identification of lung tissue during percutaneous transthoracic needle biopsy, as well as for assessing metabolic dysfunction-associated steatotic liver disease in mice. The eye healthcare field is booming, with hundreds of AI-enabled devices approved for marketing, mainly in cardiology and radiology. GE Healthcare leads the commercial field, with 58 FDA-approved eye-assisted healthcare devices on the market. The market, currently valued at US $14 billion, is growing about 30% annually, with handheld eye-assisted ultrasound devices and pocket-sized remote health monitoring devices with built-in AI-assisted analytical abilities showing great promise. In conclusion, handheld eye-powered devices are revolutionizing disease diagnostics, enabling faster, more accurate, and cost-effective detection of various medical conditions. As eye continues to advance, we can expect an increasing number of handheld devices to enter the market, democratizing healthcare and making it more accessible than ever before. Source: Less Than Nature Greater Than Next Story. Revolutionizing medicine. Scientists create custom antibodies using AI. Scientists have achieved a significant milestone in the field of artificial intelligence, AI, and protein design, as they have successfully used AI to design antibodies from scratch for the first time. This breakthrough, reported in a preprint on bioRxiv, has the potential to revolutionize the therapeutic antibody market, which is currently valued at hundreds of billions of dollars. The research, led by a team of scientists at the University of Washington, used a generative AI tool called RF diffusion to design mini-proteins that can attach to a protein of choice. The team fine-tuned the AI tool by training it on thousands of experimentally determined structures of antibodies attached to their targets. This allowed the AI tool to design thousands of antibodies that recognize specific regions of several bacterial and viral proteins, including those that the SARS-CoV-2 and influenza viruses use to invade cells, as well as a cancer drug target. The researchers then made a subset of their designs in the laboratory and tested whether the molecules could bind to the right targets. The results showed that about 1 in 100 antibody designs worked as hoped, although this success rate is lower than the team's other AI-designed protein projects. While the AI-designed antibodies are still a long way from reaching the clinic, this proof-of-principle work represents an important step in applying AI protein design tools to making new antibodies. The researchers hope that this initial success will pave the way for the design of antibody drugs at the touch of a button. The use of AI in protein design has significant implications for the pharmaceutical industry, as it could help to tackle drug targets that have proved challenging, such as G-protein-coupled receptors. However, any antibody used therapeutically would need its sequences modified to resemble natural human antibodies so as not to provoke an immune reaction. The development of AI-designed antibodies is still in its early stages, but the potential benefits of this technology are significant. With further research and development, AI-designed antibodies could become a valuable tool in the fight against disease. Sources: 1. Bennett, N.R. al. Preprint at bioRxiv. DOI, 2024. 2. Watson, J.L. al. Nature 620, 1089-1100, 2023. A landmark moment. Scientists use AI to design antibodies from scratch. Source: Less Than Nature Greater Than Next Story. Unlocking the potential of AI-designed proteins, safety guidelines against weaponization, artificial intelligence, AI, has revolutionized the field of protein design, enabling the creation of proteins with specific functions at an unprecedented pace. However, this technological advancement has raised concerns about the potential misuse of AI-designed proteins as bioweapons. In response to these concerns, researchers in the field have come together to launch an initiative calling for the safe and ethical use of protein design. The initiative, which includes scientists from the United States, Europe, and Asia, emphasizes the need for the biodesign community to self-regulate. This includes regularly reviewing the capabilities of AI tools and monitoring research practices. The initiative also recommends the establishment of an expert committee to review software before it is made widely available and to recommend guardrails, if necessary. One of the key areas of concern is the screening of DNA synthesis, a crucial step in translating AI-designed proteins into actual molecules. Currently, many companies providing this service are part of the International Gene Synthesis Consortium, IGSC, which requires them to screen orders to identify harmful molecules such as toxins or pathogens. However, the rapid pace of development in protein design tools poses a challenge for regulation, with experts unsure of how these tools can be regulated effectively. Governments are also grappling with the biosecurity risks posed by AI. In October 2023, U.S. President Joe Biden signed an executive order calling for an assessment of such risks and raising the possibility of requiring DNA synthesis screening for federally funded research. While scientists are taking steps to ensure the safe use of AI, some experts argue that scientist-led efforts are not sufficient to represent the interests of the larger public. Microbiologist David Relman of Stanford University emphasizes the need for broader representation in ensuring the safe use of AI. The potential benefits of AI-powered protein design far outweigh the dangers, according to David Baker, a computational biophysicist at the University of Washington in Seattle. However, he acknowledges the need for caution and ethical considerations in the use of this technology. In conclusion, the development of AI-designed proteins holds great promise for transforming medicine, but it also presents new challenges and risks. The scientific community, in collaboration with governments and other stakeholders, must work together to ensure the safe and ethical use of this technology. Sources: Could AI-designed proteins be weaponized? Scientists lay out safety guidelines. AI tools are designing entirely new proteins that could transform medicine. AlphaFold touted as next big thing for drug discovery, but is it? What's next for AlphaFold and the AI protein folding revolution? AlphaFold's new rival? Meta AI predicts shape of 600 million proteins. Google AI could soon use a person's cough to diagnose disease. 3 reasons why AI doesn't model human language. AI image generators often give racist and sexist results. Can they be fixed? AI and biosecurity, finding the right balance. Balancing innovation and biosecurity in the age of AI.